So there's an interesting thing about this. What has happened since COVID is that women, let's say 35 to 55, let's give this range, who maybe didn't have perimenopause or menopause symptoms prior to COVID vaccine, prior to that time, could be in a pickle. So we do know that women have been let's say, diagnosed for perimenopause for a lot of reasons. Many people do not understand the symptoms of perimenopause. People don't know how early perimenopause can come on. There's just like a lot of variables because women haven't been told about perimenopause. They know about menopause, which menopause is like one day in theory. It is 12 months after your last period. Then there's postmenopause, which is a whole different thing. Postmenopause is a whole different bracket. They've kind of made it to the promised land, but they got bone density issues, their muscle mass is falling off. But in essence, postmenopause, their hormones are balanced and hopefully their symptoms are better controlled. Perimenopause is the shit show that nobody understands or talks about, and perimenopause can look like long haul COVID. Now, with that being said, this commenter, I believe, has already said she has not had COVID. So this is kind of answering her thing, but talking about something that frequently comes up. If you haven't seen my posts I did about the COVID vaccine and gynecological menstrual cycle changes, you can look at that. Right now, I'm talking about perimenopause changes that have been happening like crazy in women post-vaccine, post-COVID, maybe if you didn't even know you had COVID or somebody in your house had COVID, but women's health is having a moment because perimenopause is being talked about. Dr. Marie Claire Haver, Dr. Heather Hirsch, Oprah, MIDI Health, all these people, they are finally talking about perimenopause. Now, it is also that COVID is an inflammatory disorder, has come into the scene, changed our bodies, hit us hard, and all our other genes, our epigenetics, our habits, what we do affects our hormones. And women are scrambling right now to get information, to be seen, to get treated for their symptoms. And there is a movement that is happening and it is growing. And what I always encourage my people to do, if you've seen any of my videos, is just find a healthcare practitioner that is willing to have a conversation with you about whatever your symptoms are. And together you guys work as a team to get to the bottom of what is happening. And everyone deserves a conversation about what is happening to you with your symptoms, and whether it be from the vaccine or not the vaccine or long haul COVID. But there is a chance that more people could be in perimenopause than they realize because yes, the world has changed, but we also weren't told perimenopause could happen so early, and it is really oftentimes shocking with people. So that's all I'm saying.